Take cross leg position. Keep the back and head straight. Eyes closed. Concentration on the whole body and the normal respiration also. Sahanavavatu Sahanavabhunatu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Sashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vigno Vashanti. Gurave Sarvalokanam Visaje Bhavaroginam Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Dakshinamurtaye Namah. Saraswati Namastabham Paradekhamarupani Vidyarambham Karishyam Siddhe Gaudame Sada. Yes, now we start. In this session, we go through the postures and the breathing. There are actually 4 different parts. We start with the flexibility part, known as Pavana Muktasana series. It has got 4 divisions. One for the arms and legs, known as anti-gastric group of movements. The second involving the trunk, abdomen, chest and the spine. First is anti-rheumatic. This is the movements involving the trunk belong to anti-gastric group of movements. Then a separate group for the eyes, ears and the neck. And the 4th group, Shakti Bandha group, activation of the chakras. So we go through some of them. And then the postures. Second part is the postures, in which the spine is given maximum different types of movements: forward bending, backward bending, bending to left, bending to right, twisting to left and twisting to right. It is the simplicity which is important. It is not necessary to go to very advanced postures that need not necessarily be giving better results. The simple things are more important in yoga, that you will get all the benefits going through the simple movements. And the third part is the breathing. Today we concentrate on the breathing part more than the other. And the last part is relaxation leading to meditation. We go through the first part. Stretch out the legs forward, shake loosely, sideways and up and down. Bend the left leg, keep the foot by the side of the ankle, press down and bounce up gently, about 10 times. The second position by the side of the knee, same way, press down and bounce up. Nearest position, very close by. On the thigh, close to the hip. This is a preparation for the lotus posture. When the knee touches the floor easily, you can bend the other leg to assume the lotus. Flexibility comes with the daily practice, even before our expectation. Then further out, hold the toes with your fingers. The tips of the fingers and the toes have the terminals of the meridians. When you press them, they dissolve the blockades on the way of meridians. This movement is known as cranking. Do 10 times in each direction. Hold from below with both the hands and rotation up, forward, down, back, about 5 times. and reverse, up, back, down, forward. Then sideways. The other way. Shake loosely. Then with the other. Start with the ankle position. Then by the side of the knee. Nearest position, very close by. On the thigh, close to the hip. When the knee touches the floor, you can bend the other leg to assume the lotus. I will just show you. You don't have to do it now. The way of developing into that posture. All the muscles are relaxed, and this just got a triangular base, like the foundation of a building. This is one of the most important meditative postures. There are many further developments like forward bending, backward bending in Matsyasana, and the inverse postures, and raising on the hands like that. That comes later. Now further out, hold the toes with the fingers and rotation. Do about 10 times in one direction, then in the other. Hold from below the ankle with both the hands. First, vertical rotation like a wheel, up, forward, down, back, in line with the other leg. Then the reverse, up, back, down, forward. Sideways. The other way. Shake loosely. Now full butterfly, Tili Asana, in 3 positions. First, destined position of the feet. Press both the legs down. Closer, nearer. Nearest position without forcing. Hold on to the toes, back and head straight. This is the final position of Titili Asana. This is also known as Bhadrasana, the auspicious posture. It's a triangulizing posture, steady and triangulizing position. Keep the eyes closed, be steady and concentration on the position and the normal respiration. That will make the mind turned in, leading to peace and tranquility. Now make your breathing slightly deeper. Slow inhalation. Feel the energy flowing up internally. On exhalation, downwards. 3 times, slow breathing. Energy can pass through the gross body. Pranic energy is very subtle. Next, breathe out and bend forward slowly, well within your flexibility. Release. Now take cross-leg position. We go through the eye movements. There are 8 muscles that move the eyeballs in different directions. So when we use the use computer, a lot of movements, thousands of movements taking place in 1 hour. That will lead to eye strain, eye pain, leading to dizziness, watering of the eyes and eye strain. When you go through some of these movements, gentle stretching of the 8 muscles will give great relief in computer vision syndrome. Keep one finger on the floor and the other above the eye level to get 2 vertical points. First look down at the lower finger. Head remains in the same position. Only the eye should move. Raise the eyes up. Look at the upper fingertip. Holding time about 5 seconds. Again down at the lower fingertip. Up. Once more down. Up. Left and right at the eye level, where you can see the 2 fingers. First look at the left. Look at the right. Left. Right. Once more left. Right. Now release the hands. Just close and open the eyelids a few times, about 10 times. Closing and opening is for activation of the lacrimal glands and also for correcting the blinking reflex. Now keep the eyes closed for about 10 seconds. That is for relaxing the muscles after stretching. Next movement is diagonal in position, left side down and right up. First look down, then raise the eyes up. Look at the upper fingertip on the other side. Down, up, once more down, up. Then the other diagonal, this side down, other side up. First look down, look up, down, up. Once more, up. Release, close and open few times. Keep the eyes closed. You can visualize 2 petals, that is representing the channels of energy at the back of the eyes internally. Indigo in color, 2 indigo petals surrounded by green light. Green is the most conducive color for the eyes. Now rolling on the eyes, rotational movement for that. To make it easy, look at the fingertip held in front and take it around the face. Start with small circle, follow the path of the finger with the eyes without moving the head. Second time, make the circle bigger. And third time, full vision circle. Then the other. Start with small circle around the face. Second time, make the circle bigger. Third time, full vision circle. Close and open few times. Keep the eyes closed. These 2 should be done after every other exercise and also can be done independently any time of the day. For the eye exercises, there is no overdose. For that matter, for all the movements of the first group, Pavana Muktasana series, can be done any number of times, any time when you feel like doing it to release tension from the corresponding parts. When you close the eyes, visualize the 2 indigo petals surrounded by green light. That will enhance the benefits. Now changing vision from the fingertip to a point outside. Hold the finger in front, look at the tip of the finger. Then in the same level, choose a point at a distance. Change your vision to the distance. Again, look at the fingertip. Distant point. Next time, start from the tip of the nose. Nasal gazing, known as Agochari Mudra. Locate with the other fingertip. That will make it easy. Then look at the fingertip. in front. Change your vision to the distant point. Next time, start from the eyebrow center. Locate with the other fingertip the space between the two eyebrows, known as Bhru Madhya, the mid-eyebrow center, a very important point for concentration, meditation, and creative visualization that will have stimulating effect on the third eye. Gradually, you can increase the time by daily practice. Then look at the fingertip and distance, same point. Now palming. Rub the two palms to activate the palm chakras. There are two energy centers at the middle of the palms, known as palm chakras, which are very important in energy healing devices, for example, pranic healing and Reiki. By pressing the two palms, we generate energy, activating the chakras, and the energy thus generated is passed to the eyes. Close the eyes, hover with the middle of the palms gently, back and head straight. From this position, make your breathing slow and deep. On inhalation, imagine the energy flowing upwards. On exhalation, downwards. That will rejuvenate the whole nervous system. In continuation, the ear movements. These are actually brain exercises to remove dullness from the brain after long work. Now the thumbs held from the back of the ears, 3 fingertips from the front of the ears, top, middle and lower portion. Apply even pressure with the 4 fingers, get a firm grip and raise the ears up. Hold about 5 seconds in the raised position and pull down. There also hold 5 seconds. Second time, up, down, once more, down, pull back, push forward, backward, forward, once more, forward, and rotation up, forward, down, back, gently, with even pressure all the time. Do 5 times forward and 5 times backward. Release, close the eyes and concentration inside of the head. If it is done correctly, you feel the opening effect, lightness and energy. I told you in the beginning, some of the easy things are more powerful than the difficult practices in yoga. It is utilitarian. The first part is mainly utilitarian, to release tension instantly from the corresponding parts of the body. Now we come to the neck movements. The main purpose is to release repetitive strain injury due to overwork of the neck muscles. Relax the muscles and first drop the head forward. There are 16 petals representing the channels of energy in the throat chakra that is activated. So visualize the petals in front opening forward. They are light blue in color. Raise up, drop the head backward in a gentle way. Feel the petals at the back opening backward, light blue in color. And feel the stretching in front of the neck from the chin up to the collarbones. Second time forward in a gentle way, no forcing. Backward. Once more. Back. Now straight position, and from the upright position drop to left. Ear comes closer to the shoulder. To the right. Left. Right. Once more. Right. Now straight position, and from the straight position, turn to left, turn to right, left, right, once more, left, right. Now rolling in small circles, slow movement, and muscles totally relaxed. Start from the forward position. From there, move slowly to the right, back, left, and forward. Continue, complete 3 times. Slowly, small circle, muscles relaxed. Concentration on the 16 petals, light blue in color, getting. When we have lotus flower which is closed, we just open the petals. In the same way, it is getting open. Now the opposite direction. From the forward position, move to left, back, right, and forward. 3 times slowly. Muscles relaxed. Slow motion movement. If there is crackling sounds, it is because of calcium deposits which will dissolve within a few days practice. It is not a problem. Now, head straight, eyes closed. Allow the muscles to settle down. Next is gliding the chin forward, reaching far out with the chin to stretch the muscles in the middle. Gliding the chin forward, then back position, normal position. Second time forward, back. Once more. Towards left and right. For that, hold the hands on both sides. Move towards the left without turning and dropping. Simple displacement to the right. Left, right. Once more. Now with the back of the hand, smack in front of the neck. Then sides and the back, use the palms and fingers. Do it on the face, all over the face, for ears, forehead, and head. That improves blood circulation and pranic flow. You feel lightness. So the first part is like servicing all parts of the body, both externally and internally. Now we come to the shoulders. Shake the arms loosely. Hands resting on the knees. Inhale and raise the shoulders. Exhale and release. Second time up, down. Once more. Now back and forward. Back inhaling and forward breathing out. Chest is rendered concave. Backward. Forward. Once more. Back. Forward. And rotation, up, forward, down, back, backward. One after the other. Reverse. Now stretch the arms to the sides. Inhale and tighten. Hold up to 10 seconds. Keeping the breath in, exhale and release, stretch out the fingers. Then upwards, inhale, hold the breath and tighten. Exhale and release. Similarly, forward. Inhale, hold the breath, keep the tightness up to 10 seconds. Release. Now relax all the joints of the arms. Now go through the simple movements for the palms up and down about 5 times. Then in and out from the wrist joints. Then rotation. All these movements are helpful in avoiding crampiness due to overwork of the fingers, especially in keyboard work for a long time. Shake loosely, that will release the tension. Now hold the left elbow and rotation of the forearm. This is mainly for the shoulder ligaments than for the elbows. Now reverse. Hold the right elbow The other way. Cross the fingers. Inhale, hold the breath and pull out, pressing the 3 points at the back of the palms. It is meant for releasing nervous tension. Hold up to 10 seconds. Pull up to 10 seconds with optimum pressure. Don't get shivering. Release. Second position, the same thing done. Hands just above the head without pressing the head. Inhale, hold the breath and pull out. Release. At the back of the neck. Release. Palms forward, stretch forward. Palm like that 3 times. Upwards, inhale and stretch up. Exhale and release. Second time. Once more. From here, exhale and slowly bend to left. Very carefully, don't go to the extreme. It is very easy to get crampiness, which you should avoid. Inhale and raise up. Exhale and bend to the right. Very carefully, don't go to the extreme. Second time to the left, to the right. Once more. Right. Now from the upright position, inhale first. As you breathe out, turn slowly to the left. Turn the head, shoulders and the spine. Inhale and forward. Exhale and turn to the right. Once more to the left. When you do slowly, you feel the stretching more deeply. To the right. Then take the arms around the head in the same position, fingers crossed. These are good lubrication movements for the shoulder muscles. In case of frozen shoulders, all this can be done more times, up to 20 times each. Now the other way. Bend the arms, fingertips on the shoulders, and rotation in the opposite sense. Reverse. Now coming to the trunk, involving the movement for the abdomen, chest and the spine. These are very simple movements. Hands on the knees, breathing normally, slowly bend forward. Well within your flexibility, breathing normal. Concentration on the second chakra, tip of the spine, 6 petals, orange in color, representing the channels of energy, known as yoga nadis. Raise up, hold on to the knees, lean back, shifting the weight of the body from the buttocks to the lower spine, so that relaxes the middle part totally. Buttocks, pelvis and the hip joints totally relaxed, as though the weight is reduced, tension is released. A very relaxing position. Breathing normal, back is in the board form, head straight. Second time forward, little more than before. Each attempt makes the muscles more flexible. Back, same as before. You can raise the knees to keep balance. Once more forward. Within a few days practice, you can easily touch the floor with the forehead. Back. I told you in the beginning, flexibility comes before our expectation. Straight position and bending to left and right. This is mainly for the lower spine. What we did before with arms raised up, it was for the upper spine. Now bend slowly to the left, breathing normal. To the right. Left. Right. Once more, left, right, then rotation. That you feel the squeezing on the muscles of the buttocks and over abdomen. All the yoga movements are like internal massage for the innermost muscles and tendons. What we do externally, it is external massage for the superficial muscles. Now reverse. After completing all this, you feel the body weight has reduced by 20 or 25 kilos because you get identity with the pranic body that releases tension from the muscles. That's why you feel the weight is getting reduced. Now stretch out the legs forward. Shake loosely, up and down, and sideways 3 times alternately. With the feet and toes, now stretch forward, backward, forward, back. Once more. Then one forward and the other backward alternately 3 times. Now from the upright position, turn both the feet to the left, to the right, left, then turn in the heels and big toes can touch easily. Open out, in, once more, and rotation. Reverse. Opposite directions. Reverse. Inhale and tighten the fingers and the toes, and also contract the location of the first chakra. First chakra is Mooladhara. In the male body, it is at perineum between the anus and genitals, 1 centimeter inside the skin. There is a gland known as perineal body. And in the female body, it is at the cervix where the vagina joins the uterus. That is about 4 centimeters inside the skin. So that part is to be drawn upwards. That is known as, the practice is known as Moola Bandha. Moola means Mooladhara chakra, the root chakra. When it is drawn upwards, the energy flows upwards up to the highest chakra to irrigate them with more pranic energy that will rejuvenate. Inhale, hold the breath and start tightening the fingers and the toes. Hold up to 10 seconds, contracting the perineum or cervix gently, not very tightly. Feel the energy drawn upwards. Exhale and release. Second time, tighten all the muscles of the arms and legs from the fingers up to the shoulders, from the toes up to the hips, and also do Moola Bandha, contraction of perineum or cervix. Inhale, hold the breath and start tightening all the muscles of the arms and legs with Moola Bandha up to 10 seconds with optimum pressure. Release. Third time, tighten all the muscles of the body, arms and legs, abdomen, chest. Press the chin down, squeeze the facial muscles and Moola Bandha together. Inhale, hold the breath and start tightening all the muscles simultaneously. Press the chin against the chest. That practice is known as Jalandhara Bandha for activation of the throat chakra. Release. Now the fourth group, that is Shakti Bandha group, activation of the chakras. We go through 3 out of them. First is like the action of rowing the boat, as though you are holding the handles of the rope, rowing the boat forward. Cover the whole length of the legs, can go all the way back. Like that 5 times forward and 5 times backward. keep the legs out. Cross the finger. This is rotational movement known as Chakki challenge. Chakki means hand mill. Rotation of the hand mill. That will open up the hip joints. Do 5 times clockwise, breathing normal, and reverse, same number. Do it slowly and widely. Feel the opening effect of the hip joint. Next is dynamic spinal twist, Meru Chakrasana. Hold on to the toes or ankles. From here, inhale first. As you breathe out, turn to left. Right hand on the left leg. Look at the left hand stretched at the back. To the right. Left. Right. Once more left. Right. Now lie down and relax there itself for 2 minutes. There itself, lie down and relax. Legs slightly apart, arms by the sides, palms facing up. Now go through the postures, lying on the back. You can watch me and do it. These are very simple movements. Bend the left leg, hold the knee close to the chest, breathing normal in the first 3 positions. Right leg straight, head on the floor. From there, press down to opposite side, twisting the buttocks and lower spine. Open to the other. Hold the knee close to chest. This time inhale, raise the head and raise the right leg up. Feel the gentle stretching through the spinal muscles. Part of the breath held in, concentration on the navel chakra, back of the navel inside the spine, 10 petals, golden yellow in color, Manipura chakra. Release. Do it on the other side. Right leg bent, hold the knee close to chest. Then turn to the left, opposite side, twisting the buttocks and lower spine without moving the shoulder blades and the head. Feel the twist of the lower spine and the positive pressure in the right side of the abdominal viscera. Open to the right. Hold the knee close to chest. This time inhale, raise the head, raise the left leg up to 60 degrees. Back is in the board form. Part of the breath held in. Breathing is shallow. Concentration on the navel chakra. Release. Now both together, hold the knees close to chest and roll to left and right. Keep the head and buttocks on the floor. Without any jerk, the movement should be very smooth. Now raise the head and buttocks and like a rocking chair, rolling forward and back, rocking forward and back. Gradually extend the swing to cover more area of the back, but without any jerk. Then from the lying position, turn both the legs to the left. Before we did with one leg, now with both the legs. To the other. Now in the bend position, press the toes down, lift the buttocks up slowly, supporting the buttocks with the hands. That is the bridge posture, a preparation for the inverse postures. Breathing normal, feel the stretching of the muscles involved. Release. Now the 2 inverse postures, First is Viparita Karani, in which the trunk is held at an angle of 60 degrees, legs upright. From there, you can go further up, trunk and legs vertical, which is shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. Bend the legs, inhaling, exhale, and slowly lift the buttocks up to 60 degrees, very slowly without throwing up. And straighten the legs. Feet together, muscles relaxed, breathing normal. Concentration on the navel chakra again. The final position of any posture should be held steady, absolutely motionless, muscles relaxed. Now raise further up, hands at the back of the ribs, chin against the chest. Trunk and legs vertical. Breathing will be shallow, concentration on the throat chakra. Release slowly, bend the legs, bring the buttocks back. All the movements very graceful, very slow. Relax for a short while. After every posture, you should relax for a short while. That will improve blood circulation and pranic flow. You feel more deeply relaxed. Now, the complementary posture from the long sitting position. Lean on the elbows. Drop the head back. Top of the head touching the floor, mouth closed, breathing normally through the nose. Matsyasana. It is actually done in the lotus, but it can be done in the long sitting position also. Arching the whole spine. Release. Lie down there itself and relax. Now backward bending postures. For that, lie on the abdomen, turn to this side. For the cobra pose, to start with, palms down, chin on the floor. We go through the two variations. Chin on the floor, legs together. In the beginning, just bend the forelegs 3 times together. 3 times separately, one by one. Feet together and rotation from the knees. The other way. Cross and open. Now legs together, toes pointing back, chin on the floor. Take deep respiration 2 times and relax the back muscles. And inhale and raise the head up, concentration on the throat chakra. And raise the chest, concentration shifted to heart chakra, back of the heart, inside the spine. 12 petals, green in color. Then raise the abdomen, concentration shifted to the navel chakra. Feel the increasing pressure downwards through the spinal muscles. Part of the breath held in, breathing is shallow. Release in the same order. First bring down the abdomen, then the chest, elbows, finally the chin. And more common variation, hands on both sides, chin on the floor, deep breathing again 2 times. Relax the back muscles, raise the head up, shoulders up, chest, abdomen, concentration on the throat chakra, heart chakra and navel chakra again. Relax the neck, turn the head slowly to the left. Feel the shifting of the pressure to the left side of the spine. Turn to the right without going to the extreme. Do it comfortably. Forward and release. Now arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Raise the left leg up to the pubis without lifting the middle part. Muscles relaxed. Breathing normal. Final position held steady, whatever be the duration. Release. Raise the right leg up to the pubis. Release. Hands under the thighs. Inhale. Hold the breath, make the body stiff and gently raise both the legs up. Legs together, knees straight, muscles relaxed. Press the hands against the thighs. Shalabhasana. Part of the breath held in. Breathing is shallow. Release slowly. Now, the relaxing postures. Arms up, palms together, forehead on the floor. Ardhvasana. When the forehead is given pressure, that will help to stimulate the third eye. Hands resting at the back of the head. This is Ardhvasana. This is Jeshtikasana. It is supposed to relax the brain within a short time. Legs apart, toes pointing out, cross the forearms, hold on to the opposite shoulders, forehead resting on the forearms. Legs apart. This is Makrasana, one of the classical relaxation postures. Gives good stretching to the sciatica muscles. Since the chest is raised up, breathing becomes more clear. Now sitting position. From the long sitting position, bend the left leg, we go to the central twist. Left foot on the right side of the knee, leg should be upright. Since the left leg is bent, left hand is placed at the back. Cross the right arm against the left upper leg. Inhale first. As you breathe out, turn to the left, turn the head, shoulders and the spine slowly. Concentration on the navel chakra, part of the breath held in, breathing is shallow. Feel the gentle stretching of the spinal muscles. This posture is known as Vakrasana, the simple twist. Then to the other. Release. Right foot on the left side of the knee, right hand at the back. Cross the left arm. After pressing, if possible, place the hand on the left knee. Exhale and turn to the right. Turn the head, shoulders and the spine. Release. Now forward bending. Legs together. Raise the arms up. Stretch a little back. Breathe out and bend forward. Paschimottanasana. Hands on the toes or ankles. Drop the head between the arms. Drop the shoulders. Let the weight of the body bring it down. Feel the gentle stretching at the back of the neck, back of the knee, all along the spine. Relaxing into it. Concentration on the sacral chakra, root of the spine. Tailbone or coccyx bone. 6 petals, orange in color. You can visualize the energy flowing towards the crown chakra internally. Release. Sorry. Now take cross leg position. Go through some of the breathing exercises. Pranayama. That is the third part. Prana means the vital energy. Ayama, development or expansion. It is not breathing exercises but pranic exercises. Prana is developed. In all pranayama will develop the energy body. There are 10 major types of pranayama in yoga. There are many minor types also, but not necessary to go through all of them, because some of them are for warming up, some of them for cooling down, some for developing the lung capacity, and some for balancing the two hemispheres of the brain, some for floating in the water, and many other purposes. But we don't have to combine all of them. You can choose 4 or 5 for daily practice. So we go through some of them. First is preparatory breathing. That is, the purpose is to develop the lung capacity. That is known as lobular breathing. In yoga it is called Vibhaga Pranayama. Vibhaga means a lobe, different division. Hands at the lower chest. We go through some of them. Hands at the lower chest. Inhale slowly in 3 seconds for a count of 3 and feel the expansion of the lower chest. In a gentle way, no force at any time. Without holding, exhale in double the time, 6 seconds for a count of 6, feeling the contraction of that part. Once more, inhale, 3 seconds. Exhale in 6 seconds. That is Kanishta Pranayama. In medical terminology, it is diaphragmatic breathing. Now, middle chest breathing, hands on middle chest. This is thoracic breathing or Madhyama Pranayama. In the same way, inhale in 3 seconds, feel the expansion of the middle chest. Exhale in 6 seconds, contraction in 6 seconds. Once more. Inhale for a count of 3, exhale for a count of 6. In a gentle way. No tightness about it. All the breathing part done in a very relaxed way. There should be peace and tranquility on the face. Inhale. Now upper chest breathing. Hands on the upper chest. This is known as clavicular breathing in medical terminology. In yoga, it is Jashtika Pranayama. Inhale. In 3 seconds, feel the expansion of the upper chest. Exhale. Feel the contraction in 6 seconds. Exhaling. Once more. Inhale in 3 seconds. Exhale in 6 seconds. Now full breath. This can be done on the sides also. Now full breathing or Mahat Pranayama, it is done like this. I will show you first. In 3 seconds, the whole chest getting expanded upwards. You feel the expansion by changing the hands on each second. First second when you inhale, place the right hand on the lower chest. You feel the expansion. Second, place the left hand on the middle chest. Third second, right hand placed on the upper chest. So you feel the expansion upwards within 3 seconds. Without holding, exhale in 6 seconds. So you have to feel the contraction in 2 seconds. Upper chest, 2 seconds. Then place the left hand on the middle chest. Feel the contraction, next 2 seconds. Then right leg at the lower log, contracted in the last 2 seconds. So we do together. Right hand at the lower log. Inhale. Left hand on the middle log. Right hand on the upper log. Without holding, 2 seconds to feel the contraction downwards. Up, middle and lower portion. Continue like that 3 or 4 times. Now, this is a preparation for the first major type of breathing. It is known as Ujjayi. Ujjayi means victorious, victory over the body. That is energizing the body up to cellular level from more pranic energy. It is done with a frictional sound produced by contracting the glottis. When you yawn, the same sound is produced, but with mouth open, like that. But here, with mouth closed, the same sound is produced. It comes through the nose. That is the difference. 3 seconds in with the same sound, 6 seconds out. Continue. 3 seconds inhalation. Feel the expansion of the lungs upwards without using the hands. Internal expansion upwards. On exhalation, 6 seconds. Feel the contraction of the lungs downwards internally. Like that, continue. All the time producing the same sound, yawning sound from the throat with mouth closed. Should not be like snoring sound, not so loud as snoring, but like hissing or sobbing sound. Yawning sound, that is, these are the 3 comparisons. Okay. When the tongue is curled up, that is known as Khechari Mudra. When you do this breathing with Khechari Mudra, it will activate. There is a minor chakra just as a branch of the throat chakra. It is known as Lalana chakra that will produce immense energy and prowess. So that will give you more energy. And there are advanced practices in which you can dispense with food and drinks. There are many yogis doing this practice, and it is Khechari Mudra in the final stage, which will help you to avoid food and drinks lifetime. That comes in a higher aspect of yoga. Now this is for just energizing. Bend the tongue upwards. It can go only upwards. Tip of the tongue touching the palate. Keep the mouth closed afterwards, keeping the tongue curled up, and do the same breathing. Vijay plus Khechari will make it very, very powerful. With the same sound, continue the same breathing. Okay, so each you can do 12 times. Then coming to quick breathing, that is Kapalabhati, in which expulsion is made very quick, forced and sudden, and it is done with a stroke at the lower abdomen. Imagining this is an air bag. When it is pressed in, the air goes out through the outlet. Imagine the nostrils as outlet. This goes in, air goes out. Then when the abdomen comes to normal, air goes in normally. So only expulsion is made forced, quick and sudden. Like pumping the air from the abdomen, lower abdomen, not the upper. At the rate of once in 1 second. In the beginning, if you are a beginner, you can do 30 times in one stretch. Every week, add 30 more up to, and increase the number up to 300 times. Not in one stretch, but 4 or 5 stretches. That takes only 5 minutes. That will give you immense energy for carrying out all the activities very efficiently and successfully. This can be done any time of the day also, but not immediately after food, after 3 hours of taking food. This is known as Kapalabhati. Kapala means the frontal area of the brain to make it shine with energy. Now, going through the calming breath, it is for balancing the 2 hemispheres of the brain, leading to peace and tranquility. There are 4 stages. We go through one important stage only. Use the right hand fingers for closing one nostril at a time. There is a mudra gesture known as Nasikagra mudra. The thumb on one side, other 2 fingers together, tips of the middle finger and index finger at the eyebrow center. Close the right with the thumb. Inhale silently through the left in 3 seconds for a count of 3. Gently, slowly, silently. Close the left with the last 2 fingertips. Open the right. Exhale to the right. Same duration. 3 seconds. Exhaling silently. In through the right. 3 seconds. Finally, exhale to the left, 3 seconds. That is one round. Like that, when you complete 12 rounds, that will lead to peace and tranquility, a good preparation before relaxation and meditation. Now we do 3 or 4 times only. We have time limitation. In to the left, 3 seconds. Out to the right, 3 seconds. Then inhale to the right itself. Exhale to the left. Do it once more. In to the left. Out to the right. In to the right. Out to the left. I will show you one more type of breathing. It is known as humming breath. It is also a tranquilizing breath. Inhaling deeply. Keep the ear flaps gently closed with the index fingertips and exhale with a uniform humming sound. You feel the vibration inside the brain, inside the whole body. I will show you once, then we do it together. Inhaling deeply, exhale with a uniform humming sound, like the single note of any musical instrument, or like a honeybee after sucking honey, it flies with the sound. Like that. As long as it is comfortable, uniform pitch. In the beginning it is easy to continue up to 10 or 12 seconds. Later on up to 15 or 20 seconds. Not with strain but without strain. Now we do together. Inhale deeply. Keep the ear flaps gently closed with the index fingertips. Exhale with a uniform humming sound. That is the one way. There is a more powerful way in which the kidneys, it is good for the kidneys, heart and the brain. That is done by Shanmukhi Mudra. In Shanmukhi Mudra, the openings are closed with the fingertips. The ear flaps gently closed with the thumbs, and the little fingers below the lips, ring fingers above the lips, tips or the middle fingers on both sides of the nose bridge, and the index fingertips over the closed eyes. That is known as Shanmukhi Mudra. When you do the same breathing with Shanmukhi Mudra, it makes it very powerful. Inhale deeply, assume this mudra, inhale deeply, exhale with the same uniform humming sound. We can do it together. As long as it is comfortable, not by strain, not with strain. Third variation, it is mainly meant for the brain. For that, the ears are covered with the cupped position of the palms like this. Same thing done again. Inhale deeply, exhale with the same uniform humming sound. Release. The time is up. We go through a short session of meditation and finish. In the meditation, you assume the same position. Close your eyes. Keep the body motionless. Concentration on the whole body. There are three aspects of the body. First is the position of the body. That is Sukhasana now. The most comfortable sitting position. Simply crossing the forelegs. Keep the back and head straight. Eyes closed. That is the external position. Sukhasana. Now the motionless state of the body, that is the second aspect. Body should be totally motionless, like a stone statue. That state is known as Kaya Sthiryam. Kaya means physical body, Sthiryam, absolutely motionless state. And the third aspect is relaxation of the internal parts. If there is any tension, any heaviness, any tightness anywhere, concentrate on that part of the body, either externally or internally, for a few moments. Within a short time, prana will reach there. Energy follows thought. You feel that part relaxing within a few moments. Like that, when you concentrate on the whole body, internal parts tend to relax more and more deeply. Now bring your awareness slowly to breathing process inside the nostrils, just watching the breath, not controlling the breath. Controlling the breath is known as pranayama. Watching the breath is known as psychic breathing. Just keep watching each and every ingoing breath and outgoing breath. Om Chittasya Padena Vacham Malam Sharirasya Cha Vaidyakena Yam Apakarotam Pravaram Muninam Padanchalim Pranjalirana Tosmi Om Trembagam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarugamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshiyamamritat Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now, before opening the eyes, rub the two palms, do palming once more for the eyes. That is the way of coming back from meditation. Cover the closed eyes gently with the middle of the palms and slow breathing 3 times. Energy flowing upwards with inhalation, downwards with exhalation. That will help to rejuvenate the whole nervous system and give you more energy for coming back from the practice. Release the hands and slowly open the eyes. So that completes this morning session. Namaste. Tomorrow I'm not sure whether I will be here for the morning session, but it will be taken by the other master if I am not here. and then definitely we will meet day after tomorrow. Perhaps tomorrow, otherwise day after tomorrow. Okay, and the class will be there by some other master. Okay.